Hello, hello. Good morning. It is Erica with Holy Rustic and Redheaded Princess Designs, and I thought this morning we would go live and paint our brand new Christmas mice insert for our Chippy Door Hanger. So if you're like, what is a Chippy Door Hanger? I have mine here. My husband took it off of our door because it has Halloween in it, and he said that I needed something Christmas. So here we are to paint Christmas. So come in, say hey, let me know how your, what is it, Tuesday is going. I'm pulling everything up over here so that I can see comments on both pages. But come in and say hey, let me know how your day is going. I'm going to move my adorable little mice over. These guys are so stinking cute. Like, I love them. They're so cute. Alright, so if you don't have a Chippy Door Hanger, you can get the whole kit on our website. If you do have a Chippy Door Hanger, then all you need is the new insert. And the great thing about the Chippy Door Hanger is you can change it out for all the seasons. And you only need one piece, which is what I love about it. I'm going to get out some colors here. Say hey, let me know how your day is going. I have not been live very much. It's just been so crazy busy, which is amazing, but it does not allow me time to do these kinds of things. But it is starting to slow down, maybe? I don't know. Probably not. Starting to calm down just a little bit, and we are almost to the end of our craziness here. I'm mixing up a color for our music sheet. Looks like that green is a little wet. All right, let's try this. Let's mix it over here. I want a lighter brown for this music sheet. So we are going to paint our background first. This has all the etched lines in it for the music sheet that the mice are caroling with. So I want to use my sponge to paint this so I don't get paint down all in the words. Anytime you get any of our kits, you're going to get a makeup sponge in your kit, and it works really well for painting all these little etched parts. And I use the square end of the sponge, and we just tap with the sponge and the paint to get a nice coverage without pushing paint down into the words. Super easy. So let me know how your week's going, how your holiday season has been so far. We have been so busy. It's been a little crazy, but I love every minute of it. We got all through our Black Friday sale, which was amazing. I'm so thankful to everyone who placed an order during our Black Friday sale. If you place an order for that, it has gone out. We've had a few small minor issues with the post office, and packages of course are delayed for the holiday. So if you haven't gotten it yet, check your email for your tracking information. And if you have questions, you can always send us an email to info@holyrustic.com, and we can also take a look. I'll just give you a forewarning. I can't see anything any more than what you see on the as far as tracking goes. So if you're looking at the tracking and you know you're on the USPS website, that's also all that I know. If you have questions because it says your package is delayed or whatever, the best thing to do is go to your local post office and talk to them and see if they know anything more. Because all I'm going to be able to tell you is exactly what's on the website. But if you are having trouble finding a tracking number or whatever, you can let me know. But a lot of times we do try to combine packages. So if you placed orders very closely together, It's a good chance that they got packaged together. So if you're looking at one order and you're not seeing a tracking number, that could be why. But again, you can always just send us an email, info@holyrustic.com, and we will let you know what's going on. All right, I'm just taking a little bit of the darker color around the edges here of our music sheet, and that should be our background. I'm gonna go ahead and just base coat down here and over top of our mice, just to be sure that everything is covered when we add the mice on top. Tonight, we are at Shirelli's Pizzeria for our last class of the year there. We are painting a snowman. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, we are doing our last kids class of the year at Hunter's Station. It is a snowboarding gingerbread man. I think I have maybe 2 spots left for that. And then Thursday night, and actually my mom is teaching that class because I am teaching a private event as well on Wednesday evening. Thursday night, we will be at the Winter Market in Charlestown. Well, my mom will be. And I will be at the painting event with the Clarksville Parks Department. And I hear we're going to have some special visitors. So that's going to be fun. We're painting Christmas gnomes there. So that will be fun. Then Friday, we'll be back at the Winter Market in Charlestown again. We will be there Saturday night as well. Saturday night is the Grinch night, so you can come by and see us, see the Grinch. It was so busy this past Saturday. It was amazing. We've had some really, really cold weather, and that has kept the crowds away. But last Saturday was, it felt really warm actually compared to what it has been. And so the crowds were really great, and we had an amazing time. And then Sunday, we are painting with the Charlestown Parks Department. So I just base coated everything with that khaki kind of like tan color. It doesn't really look like I did a lot, but trust me, I did. Sunday, we're painting with the Charlestown Parks Department. We are painting a reindeer, and so you can come out and do that if you would like. We have 9 spots left for that class. So if you want to come and paint with us, you can do that. Okay, so I'm looking at I've got the picture pulled up over here just so kind of keep me on track. It actually looks like their tails are not 3D, so I need to paint those gray, but that's okay. Let's do our little mice first, and then we will paint the rest. All right, so we need to paint, that's white, and then their little feet. Where are her feet? Here they are. Okay. So we need a gray, so let's get some black. This feels really empty. Let's see if we can get some out of here. I need to get the other black. I think that's pretty empty. Let me grab this one here. So we only have a few classes left for the season, and almost all of them are very, very close to being sold out, if not already sold out. So if you do want to paint with us for the holidays, I strongly recommend that you go ahead and grab your tickets for whatever event you want, because they are almost all the way full. All right, so their little tails are not 3D, so we're gonna paint these over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush a little bit of that gray down here at the bottom. I feel like the 3D pieces cover all that, but just to be sure. I finally got up our other 2 Christmas trees the other day. So I was super happy about that. I really was thinking maybe that wasn't going to happen, but I went ahead and made it happen. So it looks so beautiful now. I put all of our bows up in our kitchen. So it's looking very holiday-ish around here. All right, so their little feet are gray. So if you're just joining us, this is our Chippy Caroling Mice insert. It's brand new. We just added it to the website yesterday. I finished adding all the new kits yesterday, so you can find those on our website at holyrustic.com, and you can get 30% off any of the new kits through Saturday, I believe, the 14th. So through Saturday, you can get 30% off if you use the code New Kits DEC. So New Kits DEC, all one word. You're going to get 30% off any of the new kits. And they're all in one category. So if you go to the website and you start looking, you can click on categories over, if you're on the computer, over on the left-hand side, you can look at different categories of things on our website, and you'll be able to pick just new kits. That way you can see what exactly is included in that sale. It's anything in that new kit category. And I absolutely love these little mice. I have been meaning to paint something for our door hanger for a while now, and I just have not had the time to paint something for myself. And so the other day my husband, I think, finally realized that there was still Halloween on the door, and he brought the Chippy Door Hanger inside. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, this is Halloween, and you have Christmas everywhere, and the Halloween needs to come down. And I was like, yeah. So here we are. We are making something Christmas for the door. I also still need to cut and paint a Christmas porch leaner insert for myself. But we'll see when that will happen. I don't know. Do not know. Anybody else feel like during the holiday season there just is not enough hours in the day? Like, I know even as like people who don't own their own business, the holiday season is crazy, but trust me, when you own your own business, it's, especially like this type of business, this is our very, very busy season, and it's crazy at this time of year. All right. I'm not seeing any comments on my phone or on Facebook, so I think we are good. But if you are commenting, I apologize because Facebook is being stingy with the comments this morning and not showing them to me. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Cheryl. All right. So I'm just making those tails a little bit darker for my mice there. And we've got their little faces. The middles of their ears are going to be a different color, but we'll get to that in a moment. Their little hands on the books are also gray. And I'm thinking we should paint maybe the books first. And I kind of want to make them gold, which means I need to base coat them. But I'm not seeing anything in here that I really want to base coat them with. So we're just going to do them in white, I think, and then put the gold over top of that. And I should probably use the sponge across those words. So let's do that. Does appear that there's a little gray on my sponge, but I think it will be just fine because we're going to go over top of these little books with some gold. So they will be okie dokie. So anytime you're painting our pieces and they have these etched words, if you go over it with the sponge and a light coat of paint rather than a paintbrush, It will save you from pushing paint down in those little lines, and you'll still be able to read them. See how I can still see the words there really well? All right, we've got, let's get some tape here. We've got their little mouths are white. So we'll go ahead and paint those. Well, I guess they're really their cheeks. And then we'll do the mouth part in black. And the paint dries really, really fast. So it's better to do a couple of light coats rather than trying to pack all the paint on there at one time. All right, there is that. Let's set that to the side. Let's do the pink part. So I'm just gonna grab another little piece of tape here, and we've got their little noses. Let's grab a small amount of pink. This is really dark, but I'm gonna lighten it up with a little bit of white here. That'll work. All right, so we'll do some little pink on their noses. Cute. And then the insides of their ears are pink. So let's just grab a brush and we'll mix up a pink here and do the insides of their ears. There we go. Good morning, Kay. How are you? All right. So there's their little ears. Well, there's one ear. We also added a Santa's Cookies Chippy insert for the Christmas season, and I know it's running late to be painting things for Christmas, but you could always get it and paint it for next year. We did add a ton of Valentine's Day kits to the site. I know that might seem crazy, but you know, I gotta work a season or two ahead. So those are on the site. You can grab your Valentine's Day stuff. All right, so there's her little ears. That ear looks significantly lighter than this side, so we better lighten this side up just a little bit. A little more white in there. There we go. All right, and then he has one ear showing. So we'll do the inside of this ear for him. I did add also on the website yesterday, we added all of those new word bubbles. Some of them we had painted live here with you, and I promised I would get them up. So those are finally up. There's like a Santa Claus is coming to town. There is a Baking Spirits Bright. The Frosty word bubble, which I think we painted live together. So those are all up as well. Okay, there's their little ears. Okay, his hat is black with a white band. So I'm gonna paint that up. About our kits, if you have not done any of our kits before, everything you need is going to be inside the box minus some paintbrushes. So you're going to get all the paint you need. You're going to get an inspiration photo so you can paint your pieces just like the picture if you want, and then you're going to get a little tube of glue and a makeup sponge. to be able to do all of your stuff with. And it just makes it so simple and easy for you to be able to put everything together. All right, we're gonna do their eyes in black, and then we'll add the pupils with the white. There's no having to go to the store and figuring out what kind of paint you need and trying to buy all the things. Everything is there in one box delivered to your front door for you. Have caffeine yet today. My hands are not steady. All right, there's their little mouths. All right, we're gonna do the girl's dress in red and the guy's outfit in green. So here's some red. So red for her dress. I think we could do this with a brush. Let's see here. Which brush do we want? I was working on Christmas ornaments for the market last night, so I've got tons of brushes sitting here in the water that I forgot to rinse out. Right, the bottom is a little white ruffle, so I'm not paint that part. And then her little book goes over the middle, but we'll just go ahead and paint it anyways. And then all the way down. And just as an FYI, I am going to try to take some time away that week of Christmas. So, I've been doing so many things and so many events. I have not spent much time with my family. So we're going to take a couple of days or the week to just kind of spend time with family. I'll still be available if you have questions or need things, but we may not be shipping out orders as quickly. So if there is something that you're wanting or needing for the new year, I suggest you go ahead and place that order in the next week or so, so that we can get it out to you as quickly as possible. All right, there is her dress. And then we have her little bow. Red as well. I am not concerned about the etched lines on the bow, so I'm just using my brush. Those. And then I'm going to take the tiniest bit of black with my red and come right in my bow and just do a little shadow here on my bow. So I'm just brushing a little bit of that black on there, and then I'm going to come back with a little bit of red and just kind of pull it in so that it's not like a black line, it's more just a nice soft shadow. Her little bow. You know what, let's just add a hint of shadow on her dress too. Maybe around her sleeves here and around the outside edge of the dress. May not make the most sense that that's really like a shadow, but I do think it will give the dress just a smidge more dimension. Okay. And then we'll let that dry, and we'll come in and do her pearls and her hem of her dress there, the little ruffle. All right, that's cute. Now our little guy is wearing green. I'm gonna rinse that brush out really well and grab the green. Good morning, Opal. You found me. Good. How are you? I had planned to do this yesterday, but I was trying to get orders cut, and it took a lot longer than I was anticipating to get orders cut, and by that time it was time to get the kiddo from school, and then I was like, oh, I'll do it when I get back, and he needed help with some homework, so it just didn't happen, but that's okay. Alright, so we're doing his little shirt in green here. What color? Alright, so his collar and the middle of his shirt are white, and he's got a little black button. Opal, have you done your big cookie baking day yet? I am glad you decided to get on here too. I was hoping you would see us. And by us, I mean we. Me. My husband made some kind of like thumbprint cookies with your Christmas jam yesterday, and they were so delicious. This Sunday is cookie day. Fun. There is his shirt. And we're going to do that collar and that button in white. Let's do our choir books next. I want gold. Treasure Gold from Folk Art. I don't know. They sent it to me, so we'll see what we think. I don't know that I've used it yet. It looks nice on the brush. It was delicious. Delicious. Alright, there is a little paintbrush hair there. Alright, so we're going to do gold. Oop, it's still there. There it is. So I'm just going over. So this is where, like, you can see the gold paint doesn't have a ton of pigment to it. It's shiny and pretty, but it doesn't really have a ton of color. So if you add like that yellow base underneath, it does sometimes help give it more of that golden color. This white underneath is not too bad. Not too shabby. What do we think? 8 people. Fun. Alright, I'm wondering about this gold over top of my letters. I think it'll be okay. We're going to try it. I'm just going to try not to put too much paint on there. Oh. I may need 2 coats of the gold. Just because it's looking awful brush strokey. Is that a word? Brush strokey. Good morning, Michelle. Fun. What kind of cookies are we going to make, Opal? What are your favorite Christmas cookies? Actually, my husband is in the kitchen right now making Christmas cookies for his work. He doesn't have to go in until later today, and so he's like, I gotta get these cookies finished. I'm like, okay, whatever. He tends to be a little extra too, so was only supposed to bring like a few cookies, and they're doing like a cookie exchange type thing, and he's making like 4 different kinds of cookies or something like that. I don't even really know. what he's doing in there. Just kind of let him do his thing. All right, let's dry these. Good morning, Perry. I'm gonna dry these because I think they need another coat because it's, you can really see the brush strokes here. Chocolate chip. I do like a chocolate chip cookie. I sent my my mom and my grandma and my sister a text message yesterday, and I planned out our whole Christmas week because I was like, I haven't done hardly anything Christmassy per se, like, you know, going to look at lights or anything for myself. You know, we've been at lots of Christmas events, and we're at the Charlestown Christmas Market every weekend. But I want to, like, go and enjoy it and not just be set up there. So I planned us a cookie decorating day, and a gingerbread house decorating day, and an ornament painting day, and all kinds of things. I'm sure they were like, what in the heck? I kind of like that gold. I don't know. It's real pretty. It's not showing up great on camera, but it does look really nice in person. So this is Treasure Gold. It comes in this little bottle. I'm not sure what's different about this versus like the other bottles of paint, but I do kind of like this. It's nice. It does seem a little more pigmented and a little, not necessarily thicker. That's not the word I want to use, but a little more, it's got more power to it than I think the regular bottles of gold paint do. If that makes sense. Banana bread, red velvet cookies, no-bake cookies, fudge, snickerdoodles, lemon, and oatmeal raisin. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, it sounds delicious. All right, there's our gold books. I think that's good. Let's, making cinnamon hard candy and butterscotch hard candy. In other words, busy, I love it. I love me some cinnamon candy at the holidays. At the Christmas market in Charlestown, Sedona Farms makes cinnamon suckers. So it's like the cinnamon candy, only it's, you know, on a sucker stick. They're my favorite. I always buy a whole bunch because they're so delicious. I love them. Alright, I'm painting the pages on our little songbooks white. And then we need to do the white on his hat. I don't know if this brush is a good idea, but we'll see. Okay. There's the white on his hat. And then we've got her ruffle on her dress. And the pearls. So if you're just joining us, this is our brand new Christmas caroling mice insert for our Chippy Door Hanger, which you can grab on our website. All of our new kits are 30% off through Saturday, the 14th. If you use the code NEWKITS, DEC, so New Kits, DEC, all one word. And when you go to the website to go shopping, you can, on the side, you can choose categories, and there is a category specifically for new kits. So that's where you'll be able to see anything that is on sale will be in that new kits category. For this week, tonight we will be at Shirelli's Pizzeria here in Sellersburg, and we are painting a snowman. Tomorrow night we have a party at Hunter Station Pizza for the kiddos. It's a snowboarding gingerbread man. My mama will be teaching that class, and I will be at Maker 13 for a private event. Thursday night, my mom will be set up at the Charlestown Winter Market, and I will be painting with the Clarksville Parks Department. We're painting Christmas gnomes. And then Friday night, we will be at the Charlestown Winter Market. Saturday, we'll be back at the Charlestown Winter Market again, so you can come out and say hello. The Grinch will be there Saturday night. And then Sunday, we're painting with the Charlestown Parks Department. It is a cute little reindeer. That class only has 9 spots left. So if you want to paint the Christmas reindeer, you're going to go to the Charlestown Parks Department website and grab your spot, because that class is almost full. Speaking of which, almost all of our classes are full for the year. So if there's a class that you want to get to, I highly suggest you go grab a spot, because they are almost full. Good morning, Ray. All right, we're going to do his little button here in black. Yeah, my hands are really not steady this morning at all. Not enough caffeine yet. All right, and then our little hands on our books, and I think we've just about got everything painted, so we can start assembling it and adding our finishing details. So next week we're at, let's see, what classes are there next week? 812 Pizza, Bear City Winery, and Our Lady of Perpetual Hops. I believe all of those classes are next week in no particular order, and they are all almost filled up. There may be like 1 or 2 or 3 spots at each one of those classes. So if you want to come and paint before the holidays, now is your chance. And then if you missed it, I did say I am going to try to take just a little time with my family that week of Christmas. So if there's something you want to order that you really want before the new year, or during that holiday break, and I know not everybody gets a holiday break, but during that holiday week leading up into the new year, I strongly suggest that you go ahead and place your order now, because I probably will not be sending out orders super fast during that time period, just because I want to spend some time with my family. I haven't gotten to do that probably in about 4 months now, quite honestly. It's just been crazy bananas since about September, and so I do need to take a little time with them. All right, let's see. Good morning, Anita. We need to add their dots for their eyes. I'm wondering if I should do that now or if I should wait. And I'm not loving this songbook. I don't know. Maybe we'll add some details to that. That will make that better. I'm going to put the dots on their eyes after I glue them down. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to give everything a quick dry, so make sure I don't smudge anything as we're putting it on, especially like her pearls and his button here. So I got that paint a little thick. All right, let me check and see if there's any comments over here. The computer has gone to sleep. Oh, I need to make that timer longer. Okay. So here we go. There's their little outfits. And let's grab our board here, our backer. And we'll start gluing everything down. Move all my pieces out of the way. Okay. So, grab our glue. It is so frustrating. You get it so perfect and it smudges, which is why I sometimes try not to do all those little details until the end, after I have things glued down, because I have less chance of smudging them. Last night I was painting, and I was painting ornaments, and I painted the eyes for an owl, and then I picked it up, and somehow when I was gluing it on, I smudged it so bad. And of course it was white and black, which are hard colors to cover, and I was like, oh, it's so frustrating when you put all that work into it and then you've got to try to fix it. Okay, so I've just got some glue down there. We're going to do our girl mouse first, and she's over here on this side. So let's put her little mouth. I think their mouths are the same. I hope they are. There we go. Looks like it. And then her eyes. Let's hope their eyes are the same as well, because I didn't keep them separated. Alright. They appear to be the same. Good morning, Merly. Good morning, Patricia. How is everybody doing today? I just got white paint on that. That's okay. Here's her little dress. I mean, these guys are just, they're so stinking cute. I can't even stand it. So cute. All right, and her little feet. One foot. And there's the other. And then her little book. They go like this. They go like this. I don't think it matters. Okay. There's her little songbook. And then her bow. And then we'll do all the details. Too much glue there. There we go. Oh, she looks so cute already. Okay. And then our little boy mouse. So if you're just joining us, this is our brand new Chippy Christmas mouse insert for our Chippy Door Hanger. You can grab this on our website at holyrustic.com. And all of our new kits are 30% off through the end of the week using the code NEWKITS DEC. So new kits DEC. You're going to get 30% off of any of the new kits. When you go to the website, you can click and see the category New Kits. And that way you can see exactly which kits we're speaking of. There are a couple of Christmas things. There's a lot of Valentine's Day stuff, some winter stuff. So now's a great time to grab those things. And you can start painting over the Christmas holiday. All right, there's his little feet. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I'm wondering what color that should be down there. I guess maybe, oh, his book's actually going to cover it, so it'll be okay. All right, I was a little concerned because there's a little bit of tan there, and I'm like, I feel like that should probably be part of his clothes, but I think the book's going to cover it, so we'll be all right. All right, there's his little songbook. Stinking cute. Let me put the lid back on this glue, and we're going to add all of our little details. We'll fix their eyeballs so they bring them to life. Okay, let's get a tiny brush. And we're going to come in and let's do the little white details first, and then we'll do the eyes. Some little swipes and dots, and people always say, where should I put the the highlights and stuff, and it's like wherever you want. Honestly, this is not about realistic highlighting. These are more just interest lines to just kind of draw your eye around your design versus really thinking about light source and where things should be highlighted and where they shouldn't be. Okay, so don't stress about it. I always say put them wherever you makes your heart happy. It doesn't really matter. It's a great way to, oh, I got a little crazy there. It's a great way if you have a space that you feel maybe your paint got a little wacky on you. You can always add a little line there and it just kind of cleans it up a little bit. This little hands. I want to do something with that button because I am not loving the way it looks and I'm afraid this brush is too big. Do I have a smaller one in my water cup here? I don't think I do. Let's see if we can find a smaller brush. This one really isn't too big. It's just not in the best shape. I don't know if this one's going to be any better. I have a really bad habit. Good morning, Connie and Mildred. I have a really bad habit about leaving my brushes in the water and they get a little gross. I'm not very nice to them. All right, I got to fix his eye here because I got a little crazy with the white on his nose. And then I want just a few little dots here. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do a couple dots here on his hat. And then we gotta do his eyes. So it's a little dot and a big dot. And a little dot and a big dot. I always like to use the back of my brush to do the dots with. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, he's looking adorable. Okay, we gotta fix her. I want one more swipe on his hat. Right there. Okay. I say that and then I come back and I keep fixing things. I'm doing it backwards so you guys can see what's going on, and it's not exactly easy. All right, so we're gonna start down here. Let's do her little feet. There she is, and then some dots and swipes down on her dress. Part of it may be that brush. That brush is not helping the situation, I don't think, here. We'll just use this one. A little highlight on our book. And her little hands. Oh my goodness. I think these Christmas mice are just adorable. I usually have a brush in mouth, one in hands. Yep. Oh, well, I mean, do we see how many brushes I have here? I'm really bad about like dirtying every brush that I own. Sometimes it's easier just to grab another brush rather than like trying to rinse the paint out of one that you've already used. All right, she needs some little details on her bow. Swipes of paint. I think just her ears. And her eyes. I almost forgot her eyes. The eyes are what bring them to life. fix that. I kind of got a little white where I didn't want it, so I'm going to touch it up. Just a smidge of black. Perfect. All right. There they are. Our very adorable little Christmas mice. I feel like I need a swipe of black on my sheet music here. How stinking cute are they? Oh my gosh, I love them so much. I think they're adorable. Let's do another little line there. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. Okay, so this is for our Chippy Door Hanger. So let's just take a look. I need to let this dry. But here it is. This is the Chippy Door Hanger. So you can get this on our website. You can buy the whole kit all at once. And then after that, you only need to buy the inserts. And the inserts just slide in and out of this little pocket here. So you can take that out and you can put in your Christmas insert. I'm not going to stick it all the way in there because I got to let this lay flat. I just smudged that black. You got to let it lay flat for 24 hours to let that glue dry. So I'm going to let this lay here. I'm not going to put it all the way in. And I just messed that black all the way up. Anywho's, I'm going to fix that. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a fabulous Tuesday. Don't forget you can grab your kits on our website, holyrustic.com, anytime between now and the end of the week, and you're going to get 30% off using the code NEWKITS-DECEMBER, DEC. I think this is probably one of my favorite Chippy inserts, Opal. I really love it. Yeah, new kits, DEC, 30% off any of the new kits on the website. You can filter and look at only the things in the new kit category if you want when you go look at the kits. That way you're not distracted by stuff that's not on sale. If you want, they're all in one category for you. And then if you're local and you want to grab or want to attend one of our classes, make sure you grab your tickets for that because they are almost all full and we only have a few classes left for the year. I plan to get January's calendar up in the next couple of days. So have a fabulous Tuesday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye, y'all.